I have to talk about the BPN Go One More Backyard Ultra, because something insane just happened. If you're not familiar, these racers have to run 4.2 miles every hour on the hour. Back in 2025, the race lasted a little over 2 days before they had to call it due to weather. It ended in a tie between Kim Gottwald and Kendall Picado-Fallas, where they both completed 56 laps or 235.2 miles. Keep in mind, they were just 21 years old. Looking at the results, you can see that the third place runner dropped out after lap 30, which means it was just these two guys battling it out for over a full day of racing. I can't imagine going head to head with someone else for that long, making it just a pure race of grit, the brotherhood that must be formed. Fast forward to 2026, both Kim and Kendall would be returning to the Bear Ranch, but you also had Mark Dowdle and Harvey Lewis entering the picture this year. Harvey Lewis had actually turned 50 the weekend of the BPN G1M Ultra, which is crazy to me that he was able to stick it out with the youngins for so long. Kim and Kendall were now 22, looking to defend their titles, but Mark Dowdle had other plans. Mark Dowdle, what an animal. Mark was coming off of the Arrowhead 135 victory back in January, and these pictures are just insane. A lot of people figured the race would come down to these four runners, which it did, and it did not disappoint. I was glued to the live stream for 3 days straight. I was watching the night before I went to sleep around laps 57 and 58, which already beat the record of last year's race, and 4 people were still going and looking strong. But on lap 59, Kim and Harvey were nowhere to be found. They both decided to call it quits after running 243.6 miles, which is just incredible. This meant that it was down to the final 2 racers, Kendall and Mark. And let me tell you, these guys battled their hearts out. The hypest moment for me was watching lap 72, where Mark and Kendall were running side by side down to the wire. I remember thinking they weren't going to make it and that it would be another tie this year. But they both completed the lap in 59 minutes and 47 seconds. The craziest part was neither of them even hesitated on going back out for another lap. They literally had 10 seconds of rest, and it wasn't even a question of if they were going back out. That was just insane to me. That's another level of mental toughness, to just have zero doubt in your mind to go back out there and suffer. But it was on lap 73 that Mark took the victory, completing 306.6 miles in 64 hours, 49 minutes, and 5 seconds. What a savage. Unfortunately, Kendall also ran 306.6 miles, but just missed coming back in time. So technically he only ran 302.4 miles. But both of these guys absolutely crushed the record from last year. And again, when it comes down to a head-to-head battle of willpower between two guys, I think there's just a sense of brotherhood that is formed. Going through that pain and suffering together, helping each other, pushing each other. Do you think the record of 73 laps will go down at the Bear Ranch in 2027? Comment down below who you think will win and how many laps they'll complete. This is making me want to run a backyard ultra. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.